So obviously, it's the sad truth that we must stop playing MVS and Sky Moore at this high of a level, and we should even consider stop playing Watson. I mean, those dudes aren't locked in with Mahomes, man. In my opinion, they're just not locked in with Pat. I think the three should be Rice, Tony, and Richie James. That is way better than MVS, Watson, and Sky, in my opinion. And let's take a look at Mahomes' QB rating when he's targeting his players. So Mahomes' QB rating when targeting Rice is the highest out of everybody, 123.8. Kels is 112.1. Gray is 109.3. Pacheco is 98.4. Tony 79.7. Probably took a big hit after that pick six. MVS is 77.0. Watson is 76.0. Moore is 52.1. And the only reason why Tony's like that is because of that one game against the Lions. But if you look at Sky Moore, 52.1. And statistically, it's proven that Mahomes is the worst quarterback of all time when he's targeting Sky Moore. It's actually a proven fact. And another thing that we're going to have to do that's a must is we're going to have to clean up the red zone issues. It's been very, very bad this year. In the game versus the Packers, both drives of the first half advanced inside Green Bay's 10-yard line, but each ended up with sacks that forced painful field goals. I mean, our offense used good, solid runs and quick passes to get up the field on each of the team's first four drives. Rashee Rice was even involved in a short passing game, tallying 64 yards on 8 catches, and then we stopped playing him. Travis Kelce created space downfield on a few occasions, totaling 81 yards over 4 catches. But in the red zone, the passing windows closed up, and that's what led to the drive-killing first half sacks by, Donovan Smith and then Wanya Morris, who allowed that. They each gave up an easy sack, and all of 3 Green Bay sacks came in the red zone during the first half. But early in the second half, we did very good, scored on our first 4 meaningful possessions. Then the inconsistency came back. The last 3 drives, the Chiefs punted, threw an interception, and ran out of time. The problem always was and remains that the Kansas City Chiefs wide receivers, they failed to be on the same page as Mahomes, man. And a deep incompletion to Marcus Valdes-Scantling was due to MVS failing to adjust his route. So that's what caused the incompletion. And then Mahomes threw an interception when he targeted Sky Moore, who didn't expect the pass because, he was covered so tightly. Sky Moore is just not it, man. Maybe if we had, like Tony, Rice, and James out there more, we could have done better. And we could have we have to find ways to score better in the red zone. And I do believe Tony and Rice can help that because them dudes are good in the red zone. Now, let's talk about a good takeaway from that game. So Pacheco stepped up to take advantage of a weak Green Bay defensive line. He had 110 rushing yards, over 18 rushes. He had a 26-yard explosion on the team's first drive that put the team at the 5-yard line. He also had a 1-yard touchdown run, but I don't know, man. It just wasn't enough. He literally had a first down on 7 different carries. So why did Andy Reid stop giving him carries? We should have gave him 30 carries if we had to, in my opinion. And I do believe that there's still some free agents that can help the struggling Chiefs offense. And I might laugh at me, but I think Kenny Golladay could even help. He's not too bad. He's a solid option. I can give you something. T.Y. Hilton, Zach Ertz for sure. That's my favorite one because I know he could open up things in the red zone, him and Kels. And then he could just be good in general. Cole Beasley, I think he could, put up some good amount of yardage with us. Jarvis Landry is one of my favorite ones as well. I think he still got some things in the tank, and he could definitely play good with us. Them dudes could really make it work, man, but I doubt we're going to do it. And we're just going to probably stick with what we got and hope that this team gets better and they could capitalize off the people that we have right now. But basically, we just have to be, better as an offense and stop putting the defense under so much pressure. So, the offense starting to become like a burden to the defense, and there's still more ways to, improve this offense and keep getting the ball up the field, marching up the field, and scoring the red zone. Obviously, running Pacheco more is one of the key things that could help this offense out a lot. Giving Kadarius Toney screens, end arounds, jet sweeps, slants, getting him more involved. That's something that could also work out pretty well. Stop saving him. I don't got to, like, we can't do that, bro. We gotta win these games in the regular season as well. Another thing, Rashee Rice, get him on quick slants. Use him as an outside wide receiver. Get him involved in the screen game as well. He's literally been unstoppable on screens. Pacheco on screens. Like, we got to utilize screens, man. Like, screens is a very effective way to score or get up the field. And that's just something that the Kansas City Chiefs have to utilize, We have to be better in the red zone, man. I'm tired of empty trips. We go to the red zone. It's a penalty or a sack or it's an interception or a fumble. It has to stop, man. Like, it really makes this team look like a junior high school team. And it's very, very bad to watch sometimes. But Pacheco's a monster, and we got to just utilize him in every way possible and stop acting like somebody could eat too much. I don't know what in the hell is wrong with Andy Reid? He thinks you could be too good. Like, bro, if your player is doing good, let them keep playing. Like, why does he think because they're doing good, time to sub them out too good? What's wrong with him? Andy Reid I don't know what's wrong with Andy Reid sometimes. He's just a stubborn head coach, and I love Andy Reid. As a Chiefs fan, I always appreciate Andy Reid. But all that Mahomes is nothing without Reid talk. It's honestly weird. I think it might actually be the other way around. A lot of people aren't gonna like me for saying that, but I 100% believe that Andy Reid might not be who he is without Patrick Mahomes. I honestly think that, man, because look at this play calling that you're doing with Patrick Mahomes now, like, this season. So it's like, no Mahomes. I mean, this team will be a dumpster fire. Let's be real. As a Chiefs fan, we have to admit that without Patrick Mahomes this year, we wouldn't be a good team, because we're 8-4 with the greatest quarterback, the most skilled quarterback of all time. And not only are we 8-4, our offense stinks, and we have one of the most skilled quarterback ever. We have a prime running back who's playing like a top 7 running back, top 5 running back right now. I don't know. We have Travis Kelce, one of the greatest tight ends ever, if not the greatest tight end ever. We got Rashee Rice, who's a very good rookie. He's been playing like the best in his class. I don't know. Well, one of the best in his class. I don't know. I have no idea what's the problem. Oh, I know the problem. It's them bums, MVS and Scott Moore out there, and Watson, and Andy Reid's okay with it. Like, come on, Reid. I know what Reid could do. There's no way you could just lose a step like that quick after being a great play caller last season. There's no way Andy Reid somehow is trash now. I don't get it. Maybe Bieniemy was really calling the calls. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Maybe Nagy's a curse. I have no idea what's going on right now. All I know is we got to fix it, man. We got to fix it quick, because there's far more games left in this season. Like, it would be amazing if we could see Kadarius Toney more and, just things that could simply change the offense very easy. Like, you don't have to overthink it, man. Like, this offense could improve, but we got to do it quick. I'm going to make a video on how we're going to beat Buffalo next week. And how we should be able to, but we got to win out for the rest of the season, man, because that's the Chiefs we know. 13-4 is more of our vibe than anything else. Chiefs priority, and I'm out. Peace. And please start calling this season 2021. We had Tyreek. That's what y'all forget. But I'm out. Peace.